Let's begin with the Switchblade X9, which received a small but effective buff. Its stomach damage multiplier was increased from 0.9x to 1x, and if you're using the OWC skeleton stock, you'll now also benefit from an added 3% movement speed buff. This combination improves both damage consistency and mobility, which might help this weapon feel more competitive. The Peacekeeper Mk2 got a horizontal recoil reduction, making it easier to manage during sustained fire. This isn't a dramatic change, but it's the kind of adjustment that could help players land more shots at mid-range without needing a perfect build. Moving to the M13, the RTC heavy long barrel was adjusted. The ADS movement speed penalty was reduced from -15% to -5%, which makes the weapon feel much smoother while aiming down sights, especially in close to medium range fights. These subtle tweaks are often what keep the M13 in top tier usability. For the ASM-10, two attachments were changed. The Branson stock now has a reduced movement speed penalty, going from -4% to -2%. Meanwhile, the no stock attachment had its hit flinch penalty brought down from +20% to +10%. This improves overall handling and makes it less punishing when under fire. The Type 25 has seen significant improvements. Its bullet spread accuracy was improved from 25 to 20, and the hit flinch has been reduced from 0.8 to 0.6. Additionally, attachments like the MIP Extended Light Barrel and Tactical Foregrip A now provide stronger horizontal recoil reduction buffs, which should make this weapon much easier to control. The LK24 also received attention this season. The stomach multiplier was increased from 1x to 1.1x, and its bullet spread accuracy was improved from 16 to 12, though this only applies to multiplayer. While not game-changing, this could help it feel more viable in close to mid-range fights. The FR556 now has a better range profile, increasing from 26 meters 33 meters to 30 meters 40 meters. Alongside this, the MIP Light Barrel Short saw a buff that increased its ADS movement speed bonus from 2% to 10%. This gives the FR more reach and fluidity, especially for mid-range players. The MSMC also received some noticeable buffs. Movement speed has gone up from 5.14 meters per second to 5.26 meters per second, and ADS movement speed improved from 4.11 meters per second to 4.31 meters per second. Additionally, the OWC Marksman barrel now has a reduced ADS time penalty from 15% to 10%. These changes make the MSMC feel faster and more responsive. The MX9 saw its range profile expanded significantly. It now deals effective damage up to 25 meters, compared to the previous 22 meters max. This makes it a more versatile SMG, especially when pushing into close or slightly extended engagements. The KSP-45 received a small buff that may improve its performance in mid-range engagements. Its damage range profile has been extended, now going from 16 meters to 25 meters instead of the previous 13 meters to 21 meters. This helps the weapon retain more of its burst damage potential at slightly longer ranges, which could improve consistency. On the flip side, the machine pistol saw two nerfs focused on attachments. The VDD 35mm short barrel now carries a higher sprint to fire penalty, increased from 12% to 15%. Meanwhile, the 7.62 Gorenko 40 round mags reduced the leg multiplier from 1x to 0.9x, making shots to the lower body less effective. These changes are likely aimed at limiting the weapon's overpowering potential in aggressive close-range loadouts. On the marksman and pistol side, the MW11 Akimbo got a hip-fire improvement, reducing its spread from 188 to 160. The M1 Garand and KSP-45 both had their range profiles extended, offering more consistency across longer distances. The LCAR-9 also saw its range increased and its ADS time slightly reduced from 180 milliseconds to 170 milliseconds, allowing for quicker reaction in close fights. However, not everything received buffs. The AK-117 took a nerf in Battle Royale, with its damage profile now reduced from 25/22/19 to 25/22/18/15. This change limits its effectiveness in BR specifically, especially at extended ranges. Moving further into the perk adjustments, Martyrdom received a fairly straightforward change that increases its risk factor for aggressive players. The death grenade's detonation delay has been reduced from 2 seconds to just 1. This means enemies have less time to react or escape after taking down someone with Martyrdom equipped. For Desperado, there's a bit of a trade-off. The shield turret's bonus damage multiplier against vehicles has been reduced from 2x to 1x or 1.2x depending on the vehicle type. However, to offset this, the turret's max turn angle has been increased, allowing players more flexibility when locking onto targets across a wider field of view. This makes the class slightly more versatile for general combat while reducing its power against vehicles. Tactical Mask now offers better protection, reducing tactical effect duration by 85% instead of 70%. Iron Lungs also got a solid buff, increasing breath hold time from 15 to 25 seconds, which benefits snipers. Spycraft received a minor tweak, reducing hacking time by 0.1 seconds. The Cryobomb received a substantial health buff, jumping from 20 to 200 HP. This makes it harder to destroy before detonation. Lastly, RAPS now costs more, rising from 920 to 1050 points.